2 rounds in Championship mode have now been cleared. We have officially cleared both Indonesia and England. And where, after 2 rounds, I have a 4-point lead. And these are the point standings after 2 rallies. I have 10 points, LIO has 6 points, Sil has 2 points, and Jay still has 0 points. And now, time for round 3, which takes place here in Spain, as we are going to Seacoast, Countryside, and Village. Let's see how we go. And hopefully, if it's possible this time, my video recording can actually hold out, so... Okay. Yeah, this is attempt 2 because, well, when I tried to do this before, my video recording just cut out for some reason. I did check to see if there were any problems with my solid-state drive, but I couldn't see anything major. But I still scanned it anyway, just to be sure. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try again here in Spain. And hopefully this time my solid-state drive can get the video recorded this time. And... oh, and the Subaru just wound up in the rocks. Although that was no real problem from me because, well, I was just at the back of the pack and there wasn't really much else I could do whilst I was spinning. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. Now I just have to focus on catching up to the leaders. I should also mention, when I was doing this before, my car had a twitchy feeling of understeer through some of these corners because, well, basically the front end was just more or less wanting to put me straight into the wall, even though I was doing whatever it took to hold it straight. And I did save it a few times. Oh, and I bumped the Evo 4 out of the way, and now he's in the building. Well, I guess that now moves me up into second. Yeah, by the way, neither of those moves were intentional. I just wasn't expecting them to happen whilst I was working my way through the field. It's purely accidental. I don't do this intentionally, just to be clear. Unless I absolutely have to. Or unless the game gives me no other option but to just race the AI forcefully. But luckily, however, it's not come down to that yet. Plus, I don't think racing the AI forcefully would really help me that much anyway, because it would be just as likely to get me involved in a skirmish as it would be to get the AI involved in a skirmish. Yeah, you do have to step on the brakes for that corner because there's a downhill flick as you come off the corner exit. Alright, 2 laps down, 1 lap to go in stage 1 of Spain. And so we begin. I now have a huge lead over the second Ford Escort, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna lose the lead this time around. And my camera is running as it should, which is a good thing because I kind of need that to be the case. And we'll see how we go for the rest of this. I really thought for sure that was going to rack me, but
Medium right.
somehow it didn't.
Easy right.
And so, we begin. I almost clipped the pavement there, through the final corner, and there we go. I win!
Finished. Congratulations, you finished first.
And I did all of this with an average speed of 79 miles per hour. Okay, here we go. Let's try and see what shots I can get of my escort. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. I'd say we are doing well at the moment. I think I just got a perfect shot of the front end there. At least it looks like it might have been perfect. But nonetheless, I'd say I'm getting some okay shots of the escort at best. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, I think that should do it now. So we have done one stage here in Spain. And this time we are doing an actual stage because we are doing a point-to-point race this time. Unfortunately, it does not show me the interval times after each stage, which, in all honesty, would have been helpful, but unfortunately those aren't available in this game for whatever reason. But nonetheless,
3, 2, 1, go!
for the first time ever, we are actually doing a stage,
Easy right. Easy left.
as in an actual rally stage,
Medium left.
which is the one thing I have not come to witness up until now, if you can believe it.
Easy left.
It's literally taken me this long in the game to
Easy left.
eventually get there, and I'm pretty sure there weren't any stages in arcade mode either. It was mainly just
Medium left.
me driving circuits with the AI. That's basically what I was doing in arcade mode, more or less. There weren't any actual stages,
Easy
and I
right.
am
Easy
stepping
left.
on the brakes for these bumps, because if I don't, then I will
Easy left.
inadvertently
Easy
wreck myself
right. Easy right.
if I
Easy
don't
left.
slow down for the
Medium
bumps.
left. Medium right.
Because
Easy
you
left.
cannot
Easy
jump
right.
over those bumps.
Easy right. Easy
Because if
left.
you do, then
Medium
it's
left.
basically oblivion.
Medium right.
Also, I just noticed catch fences on both sides of the pavement there, which is interesting.
Easy left.
Anyway,
Medium left.
trying to catch up to the leading escort, and this time I do catch up to him. As I step on the brakes on the inside of the corner,
Easy left.
and making sure that I stay in control,
Congratulations, you finished first.
and that only took me 1.5 minutes to get through that stage. That does surprise me. And I did it with an average speed this time of 78. That went by in a hurry. Anyways, one stage to go. I reckon this will probably be another W on the board for me, because this rally has gone by very quickly, and I wasn't expecting that. Although this one, however, might be different, because we are now in the wet.
Easy right.
Hopefully there won't be too much chaos, but we'll wait and see. Oh, and I gave the escort a bump.
Hard left.
Luckily, however, I didn't force him out of the way, because he stayed ahead of me. Okay,
Medium left.
yep,
Medium right.
okay, I really have to concentrate here. And yep, he just spun me around. Well, to be fair, I did bump him out of the way. Well, to be fair, I did give him a bump on the rear, so I would say that's fair. I mean, at the end of the day, Robin's racing. As long as you don't do it too often. It just happens that way. So, I think I will give the escort points for that because I did give him a bump. Not to say it was intentional or anything, it was purely unintentional. Again, as I said before, I don't intentionally force drivers out of the way unless the game itself absolutely has to make me do it. And there's not been many times where that's happened. But anyway, I'm now right behind the Subaru, so hopefully I will be able to catch him, if possible. And my voice is going away again. My voice is basically letting go at this point. Okay. It's okay, we're good. Or at least we were good before that happened.
Easy left, easy right.
Although, I don't think it really matters too much at this point, because I did have a huge lead coming into this stage.
Medium right.
I don't think it's going to be a sweep, but I am going to try and go for the sweep here.
Medium left.
Yeah, that is a fourth gear corner. Otherwise, if you don't take that corner in fourth gear, you're basically dead. In other words, you'll basically spin the car out. Unless you have excellent car control. Which for me is one thing I don't have. Also doesn't help when my voice is literally letting go at the worst possible time. So right behind the Impreza again, giving him a little bump. Trying to see if I can look for a way past him. And bumping him again. He is not letting me through. I'd say that's fair racing. Looking for a gap, trying to see if I can go for the gap, and he leaves the outside open, I get past him, and now my race is ruined. Or at least I thought it was ruined before he spun himself out. I'd say that incident was 50-50. Oh, come on. Okay. Now I just have to hold on. And hope that this time I don't wreck myself right before the finish. Still, this rally went by a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. It's been very easy for me to... And never mind. Well, it was easy until that happened. I literally jinxed myself. Although it doesn't really matter because I did have a huge lead. Although it doesn't matter that much because I did have a huge lead going into the stage anyway. So, whatever. I was on course to having a sweep until I wasn't. But it didn't matter anyway because I still came away with the dub by just under 21 seconds ahead of... Sorry, correction. By just over 18 seconds ahead of Jay. LIO was third and it was Sil who finished in fourth. So, almost a clean sweep until I wrecked myself right at the end, but it didn't really matter because I still came away with another easy win. And that's all I care about. Yeah, Jay has now scored his first points of the season. Officially. As I now have an 8-point gap over LIO. And so there we go. 3 rallies have now been beaten, and we still have 5 to go. So we have now conquered Spain. And next up is the Safari Rally. Coming in the next episode.